down to King David's big street. Please like, share, and subscribe. Praise higher, higher. Yeah, forever and ever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Was in a rush. Welcome to King David Ministry. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell to receive all latest content. Praise higher, higher. Hope you've had a wonderful day today. Try and make this as quick as I can. I've got some notes to read from, but first I'm going to blow the chauffeur for the widow, the needy, the outcast, the stranger, the homeless, those suffering injustices. Pray for the end to come soon. Praise higher, higher. Praying against the wicked jab, the Luciferians who promote the wicked jab. Praying for all the things that the oppressor does to us. Do you understand? Like us as prisoners of war. Understand? Let's blow the chauffeur and let the Most High show His power on our behalf, man. Understand? Because we're His children. Let's go. Praise higher. If you haven't already, please go and watch the recap, and then after the recap, go and watch the introduction, and then come back to the lesson. All right, people. 613 Commandments. Seeing as I saw a ram's horn today, I thought I'd read this one here. So, to sound the ram's horn in the sabbatical year, Leviticus 25 verse 9. To release debts in the 7th year, Deuteronomy 15 verse 2. Not to demand return of a loan after the sabbatical year has passed, Deuteronomy 15 verses 2. Praise higher, higher for the perfect law, which is not done away with. Right, read from some notes regarding my family. The tribe of Judah in Scotland, my family. The Zara branch of Judah, sons of Judah, migrated to Ireland and Scotland. Remnants of the Israelite royal bloodline, line migrated to the British Isles. The Red Hand of Ulster, and the Red Hand branch Knights of ancient Ireland and Scotland. The Red Hand branch Knights, CRAOBH, and then RUADH, dyslexical, dyslexic ADHD, bear with me, were an elite warrior class in early Irish Ireland, particularly Ulster, mentioned in the TAINBO and then CUAILNGE cattle raid of Cooley. The name Red Branch is linked to the descendants of Zara, who was marked with a scarlet thread at birth. The Red Hand of Ulster is linked to the biblical account of Zara and Pharez, twin sons of Judah and Tamar. The Scottish rampant red lion is interpreted as an emblem of the Zara branch of the tribe of Judah, which we migrated from Iberia to British Isles. My family, the Malaysians, are descendants of Zara. The red hand appears even today on the flag of Northern Ireland. The ancient emblem is known as the blood red right hand of Ulster. An old story explains the origin of the Ulster symbol. A quarrel arose between Erimon and Eva over the right to rule all of Ireland, and it continued through their descendants, Erimon and Eva. So the legend has it, they made a wager on which one of them would reach Ireland first. Realizing that Eva was about to reach the shore before him, Erimon is said to have cut off his hand and thrown it onto the shore, claiming to have won the wager. I believe the other story about the twin sons being born to Judah and Tamar, and the scarlet thread being tied around Zara's hand. This would likely be the reason for the red hand symbol, as it is biblical. King James I and VI of Scotland, my family blood traced our lineage to the biblical kings through the Scottish royal line, which is Judah. King James I and VI traced ancestry from King David of the tribe of Judah. The divine right to rule, 1610 speech to Parliament, King James stated, kings are not only high as lieutenants, he didn't say higher, but it probably could have said higher, I don't know, lieutenants upon earth and sit upon higher's throne, but even higher himself, they are called gods. And it says in the scriptures, you yourselves are gods, but you'll die like men, indicating a difference between there's a difference men and Elohims and like, but even by higher himself, they are called gods. His education was steeped in Israelite scriptures, and he heavily utilized biblical passages regarding kingship, such as 2 Samuel 7 and 1 Chronicles 29. These are some of the generations which I'm beginning to read off. I'm going to continue this tomorrow. I'm just going to continue I've done it all right until the Scottish kings go. So you got Adam, Seth, Enos, Canaan, Malachiel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Shem, Arpachshad, Selah, Eber, Peleg, Reu, Serug, Nahor, Terah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Judah, Perez, Hezron, Aram, Abinadab, Nasan, Salem, Boaz, Obed, and you got Jesse. Then you got kings of Israel, and then you got King David, and he's married to Bathsheba, who gave birth to Solomon, the next anointed king. Kings of Judah, King Rehoboam, King Abijah, King Asa, King Jehoshaphat, King Jehoram, King Ahaziah, King Joash, King Amaziah, King Azariah, King Jotham, King Ahaz, King Hezekiah, King Manasseh. And then this one here now. You've got King Ammon, King Josiah, King Jehoahaz, Jehoiakim, Jehoiachin, I think it says. Then you got Zedekiah, you got Tefi marries Heron, a prince of the Scarlet Hand, King Ariel, I can't pronounce these, forgive me. I guess it goes on. King Etherol Folain, and yeah, right down, and it goes all the way down to later on. It'll be like mentioned like Robert the Bruce and that, and you know what I'm saying, my family and that, man. This is my family, man. Right, next we'll continue that anyway tomorrow, people. Next we have Papa Ball, which I'll read, and this today's is 1559, February the 15th. Cum ex, this is Latin, cum ex apostolus officico confirms that only Catholics can be elected popes. Okay, only Catholics can be elected popes. Oh. Strange. We are humans, we have rights, we are prisoners of war. We are the true line of the tribe of Judah, man, the Davidic line, man. Prisoners of war sent out our land from Scotland, my family. So they break the Third Geneva Convention law. So please, regarding me and my people, like if you look at Chris Cabot, Jordan Neely, Sonja Massey, Robert Brooks, deceased, Ariana Jones, 7 years old, shot and head by police. It's just a privately run corporation to stop runaway prisoners of war. ECHR, European Convention on Human Rights. Any breach of your human rights, you can take up issues to the ECHR High Court. Breach is the wicked jab, which is just radiation exposure from the 5G towers, because they want to push for a Luciferian one world order, full control, man, from Lucifer, man. They want to blot out the living creator, and people high up in masonry are hiding the living creator and his children, man, and oppressing his children, man. They use admiralty law within the society. Kesku v Act 1666. Yeah, and you see all caps being addressed to you on your letters. That means, but you're basically dead in at sea, man. They're just addressing your straw, man. So everyone has a right to private and family life. Everyone has a right to express their faith. Article 8. Article 8. Okay. And they harass me and my especially son. You've seen how they've gone on like in sunlight because we are prisoners of war. They have an operation Cointelpro Prevention of a Black Messiah by the FBI. So they discriminate us, man. But it says here, Equality Act 2010, you must not be discriminated because of your faith and beliefs. Okay, next. I'm going to read. Probably going to be 2 parts. Law, Torah, Papal Human Rights, Truth Pack. Go to Israel Zedek King David Ministry Facebook for the free Truth Pack. WikiLeaks folks over in there tampering with my phone. This is a borrowed voice, okay? Please stop it, King David. It's very immature. The people of the world are sick of you doing this. Every single time you mention the fact that the government's the ones who took you over, tamper with your phone, and you do this, it's very immature. I think of different ways of coming across, man. Come on, King David, please. I beg you, stop. Really, he's not listening today, man. Shit. Stop. Right, so yeah, go to Israel Zedek King David Ministry Facebook here for the free Truth Pack. Yeah, my testimony, the truth in a nutshell. I'll also go to Ministry of Justice YouTube for older lessons learned for free. Never taking donations like those wicked, corrupt preachers who work for Lucifer, man. Tax exempt, man. Do you understand? Getting rewarded for lying to you. Also go to Zedekiah King David Ministry YouTube for older lessons and learn for free. Take a pen and paper and learn for free, man. Book the day off work and learn for free, people, man. Understand? Like Isaiah David, Sweet Song of Israel, Facebook, yeah, up to date. King 85 David Chosen YouTube, up to date. Isaiah David 45 TikTok, up to date, man. Book highlights next. Let's go. We're going to continue reading this book that we was reading yesterday. The Flat Earth Conspiracy by Eric the Bible. It's no conspiracy. Page 185 if you got the book. The Mimar Sinan Journal, published by the Turkish Great Freemasonry Lodge, has openly discussed their mission to use Darwinism to overthrow religion and belief in God. Higher. Trying to hide the living creator. So there you go, people, man. Do you understand? Darwinism was used as a weapon to overthrow religion and belief in higher. One article mentioned today the only valid scientific theory accepted both by most civilized countries and underdeveloped ones remains to be Darwinism. However, neither the church nor other religions have collapsed yet. The legend of Adam and Eve is still being taught as religious teachings. Remember, the Bible is a historical document of a people, my people, the Israelites. I showed you, man. We're from the biblical kings, man. You understand? Like Scottish and Irish kings. In other words, it seems one of main goals of modern Masons, besides conceiving people of the ball earth and the Big Bang, is to abolish the biblical creation story and replace it with their godless myth of blind chance evolution. Just like Copernicus never claimed to have any new or special evidence for his heliocentric theory, Darwin never claimed to have any variable scientific evidence proving his evolution theory. Yet here we are 150 years later, no closer to proof of it either, but with the vast majority of indoctrinated sheeple convinced they are monkey men hanging from a spinning ball. It's a damn shame, man. Hiding you, man. Lucifer's agents, man. Might just do this in one go, man. Memoirs of the Secret Service of John Mackay, who was a spy, went to spy on the Jacobites, man. Who are we looking at today, King David? Montague Venables, Bertie, Earl of Abingdon. If you Google him, he'll be whitewashed because our stuff will whitewashed, yeah, because the barbarians took us over. But the spy describes him as being black complexion. Okay, black. Look at Maccabee says about our stuff being whitewashed. Don't forget the Romans took us over first, so they introduced us to Christianity, man. Okay. Now melanated. Nature Knows No Colour Line by J.A. Rogers. 1500s. Scholarly backed. So that's going to be at the bottom of this page 70. It says there are reason to believe that there were Negroes in Britain before Julius Caesar. Irish folklore mentions a small black people, the Fairblog. These might have been prehistoric Bushmen, pygmy, flint instruments Negrito schools and Grimaldi relics have been found in Scotland, and very ancient British sayings according. But don't forget Cheddar Man. Cheddar Man, the oppressive scientist, seems to think that the original inhabitants of Britain were black. So when you're reading about Scotland and all these people, man, I'm saying, yeah, the majority of them are black people, man. Burton Stevenson is black as a blower man, BLOA man, black as a blackamoor. Godfrey Higgins, Gerald Massey, and David McRitchie have written of these ancient British Negroes. What we do know also is that the Phoenicians are Negroid people. The Phoenicians were Negroid, did mine tin in Cornwall, and that Egyptians went to Britain before the Romans. Gerald Massey gives abundant proof, including Egyptian words in ancient British languages. The Cilias, or Western Britons, mentioned by Tacitus of the 1st century as having dark skin and usually curled hair. These hair were very likely of Phoenician and Egyptian descent. Well, incorrect. Actually, we were actually Iberian descent, and we came over from Iberia, from Spain and Portugal, and then over to Ireland and Scotland. We fought with the Tula de Dan, and we set up our shops, the Dariata tribes, and we were known as the Ulster Scots. And later on, we set up the Kingdom of Alba. That's my family history, best believe. So my birthday, April the 8th, also 2024, solar eclipse, 2017 solar eclipse as well, man. Okay. Babylon is being X'd out, that's Tav. Okay. Don't forget the Blood Moon, man, as well, 3rd of March. Blood Moon, Book of Joel, Body of Jehoshaphat, for the ones who took us over. Webster's 1828 dictionary definition of what an American is: a couple of tribes founded by the Europeans. Love, peace, save lives, man. I am Zedekiah, man. The one who the Most High wants to rule, the divine right to rule, you understand? That's me, man. The High Priest of Israel, the Melchizedek. Best believe. Back to reign. Till next time. Thank you so much for staying along, Shelly. Peace.